So it's been 2 months since I moved to New York City. It's finally fall. Everything's orange and yellow, it's getting colder. And me and Grace here, we're taking a walk through Central Park today. And I thought I'd take you guys along for a walk and talk about the things I've learned ever since I got here. Starting with this view. Have you guys heard of the red car theory? The red car theory is that if I ask you today how many red cars have you seen on the road today, you will probably say, I'm not so sure, maybe like 1 or 2. But if you go onto the street intentionally looking for red cars, you will start to notice them everywhere. So New York City is like this one big pot of opportunities and events that I want to go to. So in the past month, I got this new habit. For every week, I would dedicate like 1 hour to just search for opportunities. I would start with like school websites and be like, oh, these are the events and resources for students. Even though it's like maybe I'm not eligible or qualified for it, I would just send an email just to ask, like, why not? And after searching for school things, I would look on Eventbrite, Luma, Partyful, these apps, and just look for events around New York City. I'd go to networking events, I went to speeches, workshops, and things like that, and get to know really cool people that I would never have met, artists who's just like beaming with ideas in their mind. And after looking for school events and events that's outside of school, I would start to look at like YouTube videos and just intentionally look for content creation inspiration. I would even randomly look at videos just to learn a skill or two, like editing or color palette things. I know I'm not that good at that yet, but I'm still learning, and I find it really helpful to just look at all these events. So yeah, the first thing that I learned in New York City is just be intentional in your searches, and if you can dedicate it like 1 hour or 2 every week, you'll realize that red cars are just everywhere. So this bridge where we're on, it's actually called the Oak Bridge. So Acorns to Oaken, potential awaken. Anyway, I think it'll be really cool to record a section here on the Oak Bridge. And the second lesson I've learned is be proactive and just ask. So there's this one club at the Columbia University that's a startup club. And for some reason, teachers, college students, people are not actually allowed on that club. That's specifically for business school, law school, and other schools. And so I was just really mad. Like, I finally found this opportunity. There's this club, there's these like events and workshops that I can go to. How come it's not available to us? And a lot of my friends at Teachers College, a lot of my friends at the education school, they also applied for that and they got rejected. And they were like, okay, fine. But I just feel like this shouldn't stop me. And so I send multiple emails, multiple no's and rejects. I see if like there are any other people that come out from the club. Are there any other people who's already in the club? And I go hang out with them. I send like code chats and emails. And finally, I figure out where they are at the startup club. And then I just show up one day at the address and I talk to the people there, and they're okay with me just being there and gather all the resources. So I'm not officially in this little club and this little gathering, but I'm still be able to learn a lot from these workshops. Because I do think that chances and opportunities are not for people who's ready, but for people who's ready to take actions and be proactive about it. Also, there's another story I want to share, is that my friend recently tried to get a job at a YC-backed company, and she just kept on asking for chances, even though there's like visa sponsorship problems, even though they're not exactly looking for internship right now, but she still kept on asking, and then provided, PowerPoints, presentations, provided portfolios, provided all the things that prove that she can do this. And she ended up getting a job, starting with unpaid, and then will slowly move toward a paid internship. And I think her story just really inspires me to be proactive in New York City. And yeah, it's been 2 months, and I cannot wait for more chances like this, more stories like this in the near future. This is a good hot dog. So anyway, the third thing I want to tell everybody is that New York has everything, right? You will definitely get FOMO, which is fear of missing out. You can have hot dog, you can have pizza, you can have everything and anything in the city. So after you look for the opportunities, after you be proactive, the final lesson is to actually just delete, right? To filter things out and to choose the things that you really want to do. The best thing to get away from FOMO is to focus on one thing so much that you don't really care about missing out. So yeah, choose one thing to have a hot dog, enjoy your life in New York City, enjoy your life anywhere really. And that's one of the biggest and the happiest lesson I had, to finally get rid of FOMO and enjoy the joy of missing out. Peace.